Frank! I've been spending a lot of time lately alone because Jack has been away and I tend to self-isolate, especially when things are difficult in the world at large, specifically towards me, if that makes sense. I guess just when like can you hear Blinko eating? I guess just when like the major trauma is being discussed on a public scale are relevant. Here, let's do this. Hello, Timmy puppy. Here, check this out. I wanted to tell you, let's see, wikipedia.org/ apocalypse scenarios. Zombie apocalypse. Well, do you know about zombies? Because I guess that's really like a major one. Most zombie movies that I like, I don't want to speak for everything, don't make animals be zombies, and I think it's like a pretty good move because most like diseases can't really switch species, except, well, that's not true at all actually. No, I don't know why they don't. I also guess that like it would be hard to find a cat actor who could like be trained to attack on cue in the same way that like a dog could be trained to attack on cue, you know. But zombies are like when people rise from the dead, but then they can also bite each other, and then that process like kills them, and then they become zombies. It's like flesh-eating people, but they're also dead. They're like flesh-eating corpses. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that's a pretty unlikely one. You know, knock on wood. The word apocalypse literally means an uncovering. That's kind of sick. This isn't really the kind of like list I was looking for, because I wanted to tell you about gray goo, which I think you'd like because, which is also kind of relevant to your life right now because we have fruit flies and you've been eating them. So gray goo is an end of the world scenario about molecular nanotechnology in which out of control self-replicating robots consume all biomass on Earth while building more of themselves. A scenario called ecophagy, eating the environment or eating the habitation. I think it would happen instantaneously though, which is kind of spooky because like as soon as they realize it, then they could just do it like really fast. I know, what's he doing? You guys are kind of the same. You're kind of like replications of each other, like nanotechnology. You're like the same thing because you're brothers. That's what I think. Global warming, is that one you know? Things getting hotter. You must kind of know that because like it's currently happening and you're made of fur, so you must be getting hotter. Mineral resource exhaustion, that's pretty boring. Experimental technology accident. Warfare and mass destruction, which is like fighting on a mass scale just between people. Using nuclear weapons which destroy everything, basically. Global catastrophic risk. What does likelihood say? Some risks, such as that from asteroid impact with a 1 in a million chance of causing humanity's extinction in the next century, have had their probabilities predicted using straightforward, well understood, and precise methods. Similarly, the frequency of volcanic eruptions of sufficient magnitude to cause catastrophic climate change, similar to the Toba eruption, which may have also caused the extinction of the blah blah blah, has been estimated 1 in every 50,000 years, so that could easily happen. The Toba supereruption was a supervolcanic eruption that occurred 75,000 years ago. Oh, so that's like, so there's time for that. Lake Toba is resulting crater lake. That's gorgeous. Molecular nanotechnology weapons, 5%. Super intelligent AI, 5%. All wars, including civil wars, 4%. Engineered pandemic, 2%. Nuclear wars, 1%. This is an estimated probability for human extinction before 2100. So this is like how, if it'll happen, like pretty much like ASAP, you know? Nuclear terrorism. Oh, the overall probability is 19% that we'll all be gone. Well, I'll be gone before 2100. Which is, ironically what my SAT score was. I don't think artificial intelligence will end the world. Do you? Have you ever seen iRobot with Will Smith? 19% before 2100, that's the overall probability of the end of humanity before my SAT score of 2100. Do you have anything to say about that? I think a lot about global warming because it's really like, there's an article that came out today about how like energy companies knew what they were doing. And that's pretty spooky. But also like, of course they did, you know? It's like saying like when they used to put little kids in coal mines that like the people who ran those organizations and companies didn't know that like coal would be bad for children. Like obviously. People are so scared of like ghost stories and stuff. I don't think because it's Halloween. It's Halloween season. It's the first day of Libra season, so it's the first day of Halloween season. People are like scared of ghosts, but it's not like ghosts would ever end the world and kill everybody. Like they'd only like kind of spook out a couple of people, you know? The real potential for like actual big destruction isn't really there. Even with like monsters, it's like it's not like they can really get a lot of range. Except for maybe like a kaiju.